Hello, how are you today? So I just want to address something that is I just want to talk about it, something that's really bothering my spirit. So as someone who is religious, be it Muslim, pagan, you're just religious, you try to serve your God, yeah? And all religions preaches about love, the love of God, the love of mankind, the love for humanity, the love for your neighbor. And then I'm going to move down to where Mark, I think in Mark chapter 12 verse 30 to 31, it says, love God, you love God. Yes, love God. And then give me a second. So Mark 12 verse 30 to 31 says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all your heart and all your soul, then with all your mind and all the strength. That's the first commandment. Love the Lord. Then the second, it's and you shall love your neighbor as thyself. And there is no other commandment greater than this. God has commanded us to love our neighbors. Our neighbors is not just the people you're living with. Your neighbors can be your neighbor can be your colleague. Your neighbor can be someone you meet on the street. Your fellow human being, your neighbor, right? And God, even if you're not a religious person, as a human being, there is this act of kindness that God has given in your heart. And you claim, and sometimes we claim we love God. We hear the Bible, we preach, we speak we speak in tongues, we do all the things, the religious actions we need to do, but kindness and the love of humanity, the love of your neighbor is not there. What's the essence of your prayer? That's the first commandment, and we're disobeying it. God has commanded us to love ourselves. Yes, love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So what's stopping this unkindness? What's causing unkindness to mankind? What's causing making you to be unkind? Not to show kindness to your house help, to your driver, to your fellow brother and sister, the person you pray together with. What's this wickedness that is stealing, that is causing harm to you? Because sometimes when we do this act, you think you're doing it to the person you're hurting, but you're actually doing it to yourself. We are disobeying God because he said, love your neighbor as yourself. Show kindness. When you do something onto someone, when you do something negative to someone, don't think you're doing it to that person. Hey, you're doing it to yourself. When you're deliberately causing hurt to somebody, you're doing it to yourself. So reverse actions. Those things you've done, that hurt you've done to someone, when they do it back to you or to your child or to your sibling, how are you going to receive it? Will you be happy about it? So I just want to ask you again, whenever you're bringing out those wickedness, those acts of wickedness to your fellow human being, when they do it to you, how will you take it? Let's try. I know it's not easy. Sometimes the flesh can do something, can act, but let's try to be kind. It pays to be kind. Let's put ourselves in that person's shoes. That person you're showing hurt, you're acting, doing those wrong things to. Turn it that if this thing is being done to me, will I survive it? Will I like it? The Lord says, be kind. Yes, love one another. When you love someone, you'll be kind. When you have love in your heart, you'll be kind. And when we're doing our religious whatever, let's put kindness, love for one another in our hearts, and that will take us far. Do not forget, whatever you do unto your fellow man, you're doing it unto God. I just want to rant. This is getting me. I'm getting angry about the wickedness. Listen, God bless you. Let's not be wicked. When you do something, pinch yourself first and see how the other person is feeling. All right. God bless you.